Hi, my name's Sean, and I work here at the Alternative Choice Garden Center. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the difference between annuals and perennials, especially when shopping at garden centers. When you're shopping in a garden center, you'll often be faced with the choice between annuals and perennials, and it can be overwhelming, and you might see different plants. Some plants overlap between the two, there might be different prices, and it can be a bit overwhelming, but we're going to explain it for you. First, though, let's talk about the botanical reference for annual and perennials. In science, annuals are referred to as plants that only grow for 1 year or one growing season. Perennials are any plants that grow for 3 or more years. Some examples of annuals include petunias, pansies, and marigolds. Perennials include hostas, daylilies, and lawn grass. Now let's talk about the common way that people refer to perennials and annuals. To put it bluntly, annuals are often referred to as any plant that doesn't survive our winter. Tropical plants, those sensitive to harsh winters, or even regular perennials that are planted in above ground planters, are not going to survive the next year. Therefore, they only grew 1 year, making them an annual. For perennials, they're usually selected for any plant that will come back the following years, and those that are hardy to our zones. A zone is typically a reference for the coldest temperatures in our winter, but some charts may include rainfall, warmest temperatures, and frost dates as well. In our area, the Brandon area, we're typically a 2B or 3A zone, but some areas surrounding Brandon might have a slightly different zone. This helps determine what plants will actually survive in our climate and what won't. For perennials to come back each year, they not only need to be hardy to our zone, but they also need to be insulated in the soil so that they can come back each year. A perennial planted in a hanging basket is not going to come back. This is where some confusion can come in. In our area, heuchera is commonly planted in both annual containers and as perennial landscaping. Besides the number of years that the plants will grow, another difference between garden center annuals is that they typically grow bigger and faster. You'll have more consistent flowers and foliage throughout the year, whereas perennials can take a little bit longer to get going because they live for so many years. Perennials are often also chosen for how hardy they can survive our climate, whereas annuals are just typically grown for how pretty they can look. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to let us know. Email us or let us know in the comments below. We'll be happy to answer anything you have. Thanks for watching.